With studying reflection, a fun activity is to play around with a laser and mirrors. Now there's different ways that you can do this activity depending on how much time you have in the classroom or how much you want students to participate in it. When I do this in the classroom, I end up probably having to repeat it over several different class periods with students, not because they don't understand it, but because they get so excited about the activity that they want to keep repeating it, and it becomes a game to them and they really enjoy it. So for this activity, you're going to need a laser pointer. You have a green one, and you're going to need your set of mirrors. Now in the classroom, what I do is, to begin with, we talk about lasers, because I do let the students sometimes hold a laser. When we do the most activities, I hold it for them so that they're not pointing it at people's eyes and we don't have to worry about that issue. But you have the mirror and you show them how reflection off the mirror works. So onto the table, I don't know if you can see, you cannot see in the video. Alright, off of the mirror onto the table, we talk about reflection, we talk about how light travels in a straight line. And there you go, thank you Amy. There we go, now you can see. We talk about how light travels in a straight line. Well, then I pose the question to students. Why is it that you can see the light leaving the laser pointer and you see the point of where the light hits an object? Why do you not see the lines in between? And so we talk about that. We get students to discuss that idea with their shoulder partners, or we discuss it as a class, knowing what we know about mediums and how light travels through mediums. And then I give them the opportunity to actually see how that happens. So now we're going to turn off the lights. I'm going to ask Chrissy to come up and man the laser pointer and show you how to use the aerosol in the can to show them how light travels. Okay. All right. So will you point it onto the table so that? Yeah, you did.
Hold on. There we
go. So with the haze, you're able to see the reflection of the laser pointer off of the mirror and onto the surface that you are pointing it to.
Can I add something?
Yes.
You can also, because Heather just made this happen, you can also reinforce the law of reflection with them as well while you're doing this.
Now, to make it a little more interesting for students and to give them an opportunity to play around with this, the idea of reflection, is to put different points around the room. I usually just use a piece of black construction paper or a post-it note, or you can say point it to the door, point it to the window, point it to certain things in the classroom. And then I give the students a mirror. We start with one student. Can you find the laser that I'm showing? I hold the laser in this situation. Can you find the laser and point it to that spot in the room? And then I give a mirror to another student, and we add students to see how many students we can add while still trying to find that location in the room. And then if you want to go back again with the aerosol to show them all of the different points of reflection and how light travels in a straight line, all of that is just an extension that you can do with your students.